Jeffrey Epstein isn't going to trial, but today a federal judge still gave his accusers their day in court to share what were, at times, harrowing stories of alleged sexual abuse.
I was recruited at a very young age from Mar-a-Lago and entrapped in a world that I didn't understand.
Shantae Davies says Epstein raped her on his Caribbean island.
I pulled my shorts up and I ran as fast as I could back to my own villa, my feet bloody from the rocks. I cried myself to sleep that night.
23 women issued statements in court, 12 anonymously. And while some were thankful for the opportunity, there was also anger that Epstein escaped accountability.
It was both empowering and infuriating to know that the person who I needed to hear those words is not here to hear them.
The accusers and their attorneys called for more criminal charges.
We need to get to the bottom of everybody who was involved with that, starting with Ghislaine Maxwell.
Maxwell, who has not responded publicly since Epstein's arrest in July, is accused of being his chief recruiter, something she has denied in the past. Today, 5 different women said Maxwell played a key role in what prosecutors have called a sex trafficking ring.
It makes me sick to my stomach that there's perpetrators out there that obviously helped him in many ways for a very long time, and they're still out there with no punishment.
Attorneys for the victims say their clients have been contacted as part of the ongoing federal investigation. Their stories after so many years, not just being told, but also heard.
And Stephanie's with us. Epstein's attorneys were in court also today. What did they have to say?
They called Epstein's death, quote, the timing of his death, quote, implausible. And they raised the theory that he was strangled, even though a medical examiner has determined that Epstein died by suicide. They asked the federal judge directly to look into this matter personally.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.